3Commas short bots are the best way to prevent further drawdown and bleed on your account the further we drag into this bear market. Hey guys, my name is Boone Papa. I'm a 3Commas ambassador, and I also have courses on thebettertraders.com. In this video, I want to update a really old video that I made here on YouTube about 3Commas short bots, just because the fact is that we're in the middle of a bear market, and it's something that I've been wanting to do anyway. I do talk about this extensively in Mastering Passive Income, which is one of our 4 trading courses that we have on the Better Traders, but I'm going to give you like the really easy, like surface level understanding of short bots, so that way you can start using them now. I'm not going to go into the settings. I'm not going to go into the deal start conditions, but I'm going to go into the reasons why to use them, when it's a good time to use them, and how you can use that to protect your account. The reason why you want to use it is because when we are in a bleeding market, and this is a chart for Cardano, and Cardano holders, just before you freak out and have a heart attack and check your accounts, now check the date, 3rd of October, 2021. So as we let this play out, of course, we can see the price of Cardano tanking hardcore. So we're going to actually go back here. And the reason we're going back here is because the reason why we want to take advantage of short bots, for one, is that when the market starts to fall, and we've identified either using the TBO, which is what we're looking at here, which is the green and the pink and all the symbols and stuff. When we identify this pink triangle, which is the open short, that lets us know that this is the time to turn on our short bot. We can run it until we see something that tells us that this may be the bottom. Maybe it's based off of a support line, a historical support line, like back here. Maybe it's based off of another symbol, like the TBO has this orange diamond, which is the close short symbol, letting us know that we might want to close our short position. So if we had run a short bot, and again, it depends on the deal start condition that you have in 3Commas, but we have a profit potential to save 37%. Not make, save. And this addresses the third thing I want to talk about. The thing about short bots, especially on the spot market, not talking futures, not talking margin, not talking leverage. On the spot market, buy low, sell high, that one. When you use short bots, what you're doing is that when your bot starts a deal, it sells what you have, a percentage of it, or a fixed number of it based on whatever you put in 3Commas, and it rebuys that same amount at a lower price. So the interesting thing is that, of course, with 3Commas bots, you can decide in which currency you want to profit in. Do you want to profit in the base currency, which in this case, it would be Cardano or ADA, or do you want to profit in the quote currency, which would be Bitcoin? This presents a really interesting opportunity for you to not only continue to buy or rebuy the tokens that you really want to hold long term, which is why you should be using a short bot in the first place, but it allows you to accumulate more as the price falls. So the way that this works is basically like this. Let's say that our bot is set to take profit at 10%. So we're going to go here and we're going to look at 10%. So the price falls 10%. Perfect. Right here is when it happens. So in this 3-day period, or rather 4-day period, we've sold a percentage or an amount, our base order amount on 3Commas short bot. We've sold it here at 11.30. So then the price falls down 10%. Let's say that we sell 100 Cardano at 11.30. So what the short bot will do is that unless we have no safety orders or safety trades, we're going to buy that same exact amount at a lower price at a discount of 10%. We've sold it up here. We're going to buy it again here. So we are not buying necessarily 10% more Cardano in this instance that I'm talking about here. This is profiting in the quote currency. So I am selling my Cardano for Bitcoin right up here, and I'm rebuying it at a 10% discount. I'm rebuying the same amount of Cardano. So that means that I have prevented my account from bleeding another 10% in the Bitcoin value of Cardano. Does that make sense? I know it's a little bit funny, but that's how it works. The other opportunity, though, is to sell 100 Cardano and for, let's say it's like 1 Bitcoin, just to make things really easy. So as the price falls down, we have, it wouldn't be 100 Cardano for 1 Bitcoin. Wow, one day, Cardano holders, That would be a lot. That'd be insane. But just for the sake of math in my mind, okay? So we have 1 Bitcoin worth of Cardano. We sell it. We buy the 1 Bitcoin worth of Cardano, but at a 10% discount. So we have the same amount of Cardano, but we have 10% more Bitcoin to play with. Or we can use that 1 Bitcoin and buy all of it at a 10% discount. So we have 10% more Cardano. So let me explain these two ways to take profit with short bots. The obvious reason why you would want to not take profit in the base currency, Cardano, is that your portfolio, your holdings are going to suffer. You're buying the same amount over and over and over, but eventually down here, what you originally had is now worth 44% less. You've bought more of it, hoping that there's going to be a recovery if you're choosing the base method. You're taking profit in Cardano. That takes conviction, and it's also going to be a long time. So we do see a recovery, but note how long it takes from here all the way to where the market actually picks up over here. It's 137 days. So August all the way to January. It's a long time to be holding an asset that drags down as much as 50% on your portfolio. But if you have patience and conviction and you believe in the project and you're all about it, then you know what? That Cardano that you sold and you bought more of, maybe 55% more, or you save 55% of your holdings to buy it lower and lower. And let's even say it's 40%. Now you still hold it, and now it's worth 320% more. It's increased in value. The danger with short bots is that you need to know when to turn them off. In the same way with the regular long-only DCA bots, you have to know when to turn them off. So if we're thinking about short only, we're going to identify basically a cluster of these, which are the close long or an open short symbol. And we want to turn off our short bot when we see a close short or an open long. You might have to panic sell or market buy your coins at a less than favorable price. It'll show it as red because you're not able to buy it down at a lower price and the chart just keeps moving up. You have to be really disciplined with this. The truth is that in this scenario, it stinks, but if you just held, then you would still be up 312%. But the benefit, of course, is that if you're using a short bot to accumulate more, then it's not just your original amount. You actually have more that's worth a lot more. Let's say that you are rebuying everything and you actually bought it at a lower price. So now you're up 560%. I understand the argument for hodling. I don't like hodling. I think it's not so great unless it's something that you have a real strong conviction in. And for me, that's Bitcoin. So maybe for you, it's Cardano. But the reality is that we see, again, a couple of times here, we see an open short and the market moves up. We see an open short and we think the market's going to move up. But the reality is that if we had turned on our short bot, we would be in a profit of, and right there, see that? Right there is where we would stop the short bot because we have lots of these closed shorts. So we could have rebought all of our Cardano that was worth 300% more. We could buy it all back at a 40% discount or use a bot to automatically do it. So how do we use TradingView to tell our bots what to do? Good question. You didn't ask it. I'm telling you anyway. What you're going to do is that when you set up your bot over here on 3Commas, and I found out that I do have some Cardano in this account. So I'm going to set up a dummy short bot, and I'm not going to do anything crazy with it right now. And I'm going to leave it as manual because I don't want anything to happen. This won't start a deal for me. So I'm going to start the bot, even though nothing's going to happen because of my deal start condition. But down here, you'll see that there are all these different blue hypertext messages. And the one I want to show you is this one: message to stop bot, message to start bot, message to, here we go, message to cancel all bot deals and stop the bot, and we have message to close all deals at market price and stop the bot. So there are a couple of options. So let me just go through these options. The first one's easy. When you see this specifically for the TBO, and this is again our close short, and it let us know a couple of days in advance, 25 days in advance, that the price could be moving up. Now, if we actually let this play out, it's going to keep going. But anyway, for the sake of an example, if we want to use the TBO to automate it, then we want to use the message to stop bot. So we start the bot when we have this, which is the message right above that, message to start the bot. So start the bot, chug, 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 chug. And then we have a close short symbol. This would be our symbol that tells the bot to stop. When you tell a 3Commas bot to stop, it will not cancel or market close any active deals. That's just how it goes. What stopping the bot means is that by stopping it, it means that it will no longer open any more deals at the set configuration that you have. So here are all the configurations I have for my Cardano BTC short bot. Okay, these are all the basic settings. There's nothing fancy about them. Don't look at those like, I need to copy those. Don't do it. It's going to be bad. But what it will do is that as per these configurations, it will no longer open any more bot deals. That's all it means when it means stop bot. So let's talk about the other messages. We have message to cancel all bot deals and stop the bot. So let's talk about that one. If we use that alert, message to cancel all deals, what that means is that the deal will no longer close as per programmed. So let's think of it like this way. It's like if you are downloading a movie or whatever from iTunes, or you're downloading it to your phone and your phone runs out of battery, so you basically lose that connection. You don't have any more of that download on your phone or on your computer. It's just done. It's lost, right? Because that download was canceled. Or let's say that you're downloading something and your internet drops all of a sudden. There's no more Wi-Fi. Because you have no more connection, that process can't finish completely. You will not have that downloaded file anymore. Therefore, that download has been canceled or failed, right? So in the case of a short bot, you are selling your Cardano, buying it back down, buying it back down, buying it back down. So let's say that you start your deal here, hoping to sell it lower. So you've sold your Cardano, hoping to buy it lower. Price comes up. You have a symbol here telling you to stop the bot and cancel all bot deals. You sold your Cardano. You get a signal that's telling 3Commas to stop the bot and to cancel all the deals. So do you have any Cardano left? Nope, no more. You've sold it and that's it. Get it? So there's a little bit of a, oh, that's what that does. Be careful about canceling. There is a time and a place to cancel bot deals. It's a good idea to do sometimes in some cases, but for this, not so much. So let's look at the last one. Message to close all deals at market price and stop the bot. It's a good one. So same scenario. We have the bot. It's turned on. We're buying our Cardano at a lower price. We're getting a better discount, better discount, better discount, better discount, and then we're down here. And we start a bot deal right here, hoping to buy it lower. It doesn't go lower right here. So now we get this. So at this point, the price comes up, and then at the candle close, which would mean right here, 10% above where we sold the Cardano that we had, this is going to show up not as blue, it's going to show up as red, or I guess green and red, but it'll show up as red on 3Commas, letting you know that this is a loss, because instead of your Cardano being bought at a lower price, you're having to buy it at a 10% premium. So you're buying the same amount of Cardano that you sold down here, but at a 10% increase. That's essentially what it means. This is actually the better way to do it, because stopping the bot could mean that the price could continue to rally. Let's see actually what happens. In this case, it doesn't, unfortunately for Cardano holders. So here we are to the current day, and I'll go ahead and click this. Yes. So we are still falling down. We're not seeing any signs of recovery for Cardano yet. So I'm sorry if I got Cardano holders really happy with us up here at, almost 5,000 sats. No, we're down here to 2,000 sats. But again, another great example as to why we do this, because if we have our bots, which are not biased, they're not emotionally driven, they don't stop, they don't get tired, they don't take cigarette breaks, they don't have kids, they just run, right? So if your bots are set up to sell and then stop and buy it back just in case it goes up higher and then turn it back on, even though there was a 10% loss right there. We talked about this loss right here. So we were trying to sell. We had to buy it back at a 10% premium. The bot starts again here and it keeps selling and buys it back at a further discount of 25%. I understand. The dream is to have everything automated and never ever have losses. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But the reality is that sometimes you're going to take losses with your bots. But if you follow the trend, and if you have something like the TBO, which is the trending breakout indicator, you're going to have a better understanding of when the trend could be changing and how strong that trend is based on what we're looking at. So these 3 commands are the most important ones when it comes to managing your bots using 3Commas. Message to stop the bot, message to cancel all bot deals and stop the bot, or message to close all deals at market price and stop the bot. So the last thing I want to show you is that the way to do that is up here. We have to create an alert. So my alerts are already set up with the webhook, which is the 3Commas webhook. The next thing I have to do is to figure out my condition. So I'm using the TBO. So I have to select TBO. And when I see the close short symbol, again, that orange diamond, then once per bar close, that means not on this exact candle, but this one. And the reason why I wait for bar close is because I want confirmation. I'm giving you guys way more than I thought I would. But anyway, the next thing you do is right in here, you would cancel one of these messages, either to stop the bot, to cancel, which again, I don't recommend, or to close all deals at market price and stop the bot. So you'd click this to copy it, and then you put it over here, and this is the 3Commas message. And then you hit create, and then it's all set. That's it. So when this TradingView alert triggers, when the close short triggers, or rather appears on the daily time frame for ADA BTC on the daily time frame, then it's going to tell your bot to do that message, whatever it is. That is a rundown of how the short bots work, why they're effective, and how to set up an alert and to understand some of the alerts as well. And again, I'm just trying to give you the quick and dirty, the easy version to understand, so that way you can start using them in this bear market. One last little juicy tidbit for all of you amazing people, for high five to amazing people that have watched all the way to the end, is that you will want to look at alternative markets when using a short bot. What I'm talking about is that if I looked at ADA ETH, looking at Cardano against Ethereum, the price action is going to be so much different than its reaction to Bitcoin. We can see very different chart. So you might be able to get a better deal on that, or maybe it's Binance Coin. And if you look at this chart, this is like a nightmare come true. This thing is actually amazing, because if you want to make more BNB, what a great chart. Even just trading in general. Good grief. This is the daily time frame? Whoa. So anyway, the important thing to understand is that look at alternative charts. Maybe the stablecoin chart is actually okay, but one of the other pairs is dropping, like Ethereum or Binance Coin or FTT, the FTX token, or even like the KuCoin shares token, which is not called that anymore, I think, KuCoin token. So you can see here, it's just been pummeled. So again, you have a choice. By looking at alternative markets, you can actually use the tokens you have to accumulate Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance token, KuCoin token, KuCoin shares, but KuCoin token. So there's a little tidbit for you because you're awesome and you stuck around to the very end. So if you have any questions about this and you want more short bot goodness, more bot trading goodness, then you want to check out thebettertraders.com and the courses we have there. But in the meantime, please go ahead and join the public Discord server I have. And if you have a question, you just want to ask it, drop it down below and I'll get back to you when I can. And until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.